Hello viewers and welcome back to our Super Mario Odyssey playthrough. Last time we were here, we, got all the purple coins. I think that was what we did, right? It's been a little while since we played, or since I last played, but now we're going to be not going to the darker side of the moon. We're going to be doing a bit of a, oh gosh, I forgot to pull it up, a bit of a hint art hunt. So as you can see, if we look here at the, I probably shouldn't try to play and pull up stuff on my phone at the same time, but I need to pull up the hint art we're going to do. But we have 860 moons out of 880. 20 more to get. I'll be right back. What is Mario doing? Is he yawning? I can't tell what that is, but we have 10 hint art from the what's it called? The dark side of the moon that we're going to be pulling up and going through one by one and doing them. So I'm pulling them up on my phone. Obviously, you can't see my phone, but I will put them in the video through the power of editing. Hopefully, so you can always tell which one we're working on, and you can see what it is, and maybe try to puzzle it out on your own before we get there. But also, it'll be unobstructive or unobtrusive, so that like you can still see what's going on, and it won't be too annoying. But the first one, as you can see here, is quite interesting. It's actually in Mushroom Kingdom. No, this way. I thought it would loop. But, it's in Mushroom Kingdom, as you can see, because of all the green, and, like, the purple coins with stars on them. This is the only kingdom with purple coins with stars on them, as far as I know. But, where could it be? Well, it's actually on the screen right now. Let's see if you can figure out what it is. Okay, not on the screen anymore. But, it's actually this way. Wow, this kingdom's nice. Actually, while we're here, getting this hint art, ooh, look at this. So this has grown, but obviously you're probably noticing by now that this garden is the same shape as it is in the hint art. Gardening for Toad Lake Seed. But also, obviously the purples are purple coins. We already got them, but we can still see where they are. So there's a group of 3 there, and a group of 3 there. Okay. So it looks like we have it in the right orientation. Oh, you are making that sound. Wow, that's a sort of weird noise. Is my audio turned up louder than it normally is? Because I feel like I'm hearing stuff a lot more easily. But obviously, Moon's right... here. Yep, there we go. And that is found with Dark Side Art 3. Oh, so we didn't get them in the right order. But you know what? There are 10 Dark Side Arts, and we're going to be hopefully getting them all in this episode anyway, so does it really matter what order we get them in? Also, we're missing 4 moons here now, and I think they're all... yeah, they're all achievements. So we've got... We need 5 more hint art. We're going to be getting that in this episode, and we can hopefully grab this moon in this episode too. But then other than that, it's just like, stupid... Actually, wait, we can get that. So why not? We can get 3 moons in this visit to the kingdom, which, doesn't seem like much, but with there being 20 moons left in the game, 3 moons is significant. So let's just go talk to Toadette here. Okay, and up the stairs we roll. Hi. Moon, please. Thanks. Congratulations, Mario. You achieved something new. Your new achievement is Souvenir Savant. If that's how you pronounce it, I'm not entirely sure. Souvenir Savant. I hope you achieve all your dreams. So, only 3 more achievements left. Which is weird, because in this game they are achievements, but sorry, I pressed the wrong button. But in... yeah, in this game they are achievements, but in Minecraft, in our Minecraft playthrough, which you should check out if you haven't, it's a lot of fun, they're actually advancements, and I always call them achievements, because I always get mixed up. Ow, my face. Anyway, on to the... Ow, my face again. On to the next one. So as you can see, we have this. Now this one, obvious, it's very obvious where it is, and in which kingdom. Like, if you've played this game at all, you should know exactly where this is. Well, maybe not exactly, but you should know what kingdom at least. Obviously, it's Cascade Kingdom. So let me go through and check right now. Do we have all of the Cascade Kingdom? Like, is there only one Cascade Kingdom hint art? Yeah. Okay, so, go ahead and get this one. And then beyond that, we'll just sort of go in order of, whatever order I have them on my phone. Not sure what order, I just have them saved in a folder here in my cloud storage so I can access them from any device. I think it's just organizing them probably by what time we took the screenshot. Anyway, here we are in Fossil Falls. Yep. Oh, well, I should have said, like, you could look where it is. But, we could walk there, but it's going to be a lot faster if we go here. Because obviously we're high up there, and as you can see, you're looking off of the edge of the map. So it's going to be somewhere along the edge, and I bet you can already tell where it is. Just by what it looked like when we warped. Right over here. I'm trying not to spoil these too much. I mean, it's like I know where they all are, because I played the game before. But as you can see, the angle for this, is that quite right? Well, yes, it is quite right. Okay, got it. Found with Dark Side Art 1. Okay, so that's the first one. Next, this one. Hold on. Does this kingdom have multiple? No, this kingdom only has one. Okay. I mean, I think each kingdom only has one with this. But, let's go back to the Odyssey. Also, we need to remember what other moons are we missing? Because it's like we have the 4 in... No, 3 in Mushroom Kingdom now. Yeah. And then there's the hint hearts. But it's like, what else besides that? Because we need to 100% all the kingdoms in this game. Besides the... Oh yeah, there's the hint heart in Bowser's Kingdom. Hopefully I have a screenshot of that I can get. Oh, and then the Moon Kingdom one too. And then all the Dark Side ones. So, we had 16 out of 24 there, I think. Well, yeah. So, 8 Dark Side ones. Okay, so we can get 10 more with that. Okay, so it adds up. So we just need to do all that hint art and the Mushroom Kingdom ones. So, this next one, well, actually, I mean, we could do this one, but honestly, I think it'd probably be better if... Wait, are there any in Sand Kingdom? I don't think there are. I mean, there's that one, this one, but this one isn't actually Sand Kingdom. Any in Wooded? Well, yeah, there's a Wooded Kingdom one in the Moon Kingdom. I don't have it pulled up here. And I'm not sure exactly where I have it saved. I'll put it in through editing still, but... Luckily, I know where it leads. So we can go ahead and skip that. But as you can see here, it's this one. So I believe I know exactly where this is. You're not going to see on the map here, obviously. Or, like, on the preview here. But... I think if we go to, not Iron Cage, maybe is it just... Oh, Iron Road entrance, here. This kingdom gets me turned around sometimes. It's gonna be fun to play Balloon World in here, that's for sure. Then I believe it's just... over here, maybe? Is this it? Oh yeah, this is definitely it. Somewhere around here. There we go. Found with Moon Kingdom art, so that wasn't a Dark Side one. Which is why it's not in this folder, because I have all the Dark Side ones in this folder, but none of the other ones. So the other one that we're missing, that's not a Dark Side art, is in... I don't remember which kingdom. Oh yeah, Bowser's. And that one does lead to Sand Kingdom. No, we forgot. But I think it does. Yeah, but honestly, I don't really remember what that one exactly looks like. I remember Poochie's in it, I think. And it's at nighttime. And it's in the Sand Kingdom. So... We'll head off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so... I think I remember where it is. Maybe. Sort of, but I might have to look up a picture of it. Like, we have a picture of it, but I've long since loaded everything off of the Switch, or the Switch 2 gallery, so it's not there anymore. And honestly, I'd rather not have to keep, you know, making cuts whenever I switch to the gallery. So I'd rather just do it the way I'm doing it, where, you know, I look at it on a separate screen and then edit it in later. But I don't know where I have it saved, so I might have to look it up. Which, luckily looking things up isn't that hard, so I wouldn't really have trouble with it. But it's a little extra time spend, and honestly it might be a bit more fun. So I believe it's somewhere over here, right? Ooh, we just barely missed that P-switch. I know there's the Wooded Kingdom one that leads here. Well, somewhere around here. But doesn't the Poochie one also lead somewhere around here? Like... I don't know. I do not remember where it is. It's not here, no. I'll be right back. Okay, so I was sort of right. I remember that that cliff there with 2 ridges is in the background. So... Oh, you know what? No, right here. This is not where... this is not where the hint heart with the Koopa in it leads. That one led to, like, by the inverted pyramid. This one is the one that leads here. And as you can see, like right here, there it is! Found with Bowser's Kingdom art. Okay, so now all we have left is, Dark Side art, so let's get to it. Okay, so our next one is, I think, in Lake Kingdom. I'll give you that, but as you can see, as I pull it up, see all those pillars, and then there's a couple broken, and the moon's there. Now, obviously, the pillars, this one's tricky, if you didn't already know where it is, but all those pillars could be pretty much anywhere. But they're actually right here. I mean, maybe not right here, but they're in this sort of area. So, as you can see, yep, right here. They're right down here, and there's this one that's broken, and so, of course, it's right here. Got it. Found with Dark Side Art 9. Ooh, that's Dark Side Art 9. Ooh, let's get some money really fast. How many coins do we have? Ooh, 9,800, so we're almost to 999. Or 9,999. Okay. Next should be Cloud Kingdom, I believe. And we do have a Cloud Kingdom art. Let me pull it up here. So yeah, there it is. So obviously this one is also pretty difficult. But, it's going to be right, well, in Cloud Kingdom. And it's just gonna, well, you'll see when we get there. So as you can see right here, if you look at the ground, you see all those, like, bumps and, like hills sort of areas with, like, the flat tops. Now, obviously, what's with all the moon shapes in the hint art? Oh, jeez. Please don't die. We can't die on this. Like, seriously, ooh. This one, probably most people don't really notice this. But it has the shaded portion. And then this one has a... This one has no shaded portion. So obviously now you can tell which one we're on, because this one's the one with no shaded portion. So we're at the bottom of the circle. So if we just go left 1, 2, it's right here in the middle. Yay! Found with Dark Side Art 4. So now, let's move on to... There aren't any for Lost... Wait, no, there is one for Lost Kingdom. And we're dead. Thought I can make that. But as you can see, this one leads to Lost Kingdom. But that could be pretty much anywhere, couldn't it? I mean, actually, it couldn't be pretty much anywhere. It could be only in one specific spot that, we'll figure out where it is. But as you can see, C4. What could that mean? Well, I mean, we'll find out, obviously. Mario just said, like, oh yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's easy, definitely. So obviously, this overview isn't going to give us much information. Because, like, again, like, there's this black, like, this sort of black ground and this red ground right here. Like, it could be right here. Except it couldn't. Because if you look, on the map, there are coordinates. They're not very, like... They're more like sections, and you can find the coordinates of a section with a letter and a number. So as you can see, we have C, and then 4. So C is going to be in this row, and then 4 in this row. So right in this quadrant here. Now, obviously, most of this quadrant is death. Like, it's the purple goop of death. But, okay, we're almost in it, though. Are we in it here? Yeah, we're in the C4 quadrant, so it could be anywhere around here. And as you can see, they're right here. No. Okay, I actually sort of don't remember where it is. Is it right here? This isn't in the C4 quadrant, so no, it's not here. Is it over here? Oh yeah, look. Look at the hint art, now look at this. This is totally it. Yep. I actually... found Dark Side Art 7, but... I actually thought it was on this side, like this side of this sort of platform here. I didn't remember it was over here. But, anyway, we're making some great progress so far in this episode. It's like, yeah, we're getting like one episode or one moon every couple of minutes, but with this few moons left, this is pretty good progress. Like, we're almost to, yeah, we're at 869. So 11 left to get in the game. That's crazy. Now, obviously, of course, we're not done with the game by the time we, or like, just because we 100% it. Okay, wait. Metro Kingdom. There's totally something there. But we're not done with the game just because we 100% it. But, we'll switch over to Balloon World. But I'm trying to... Actually, this week, was supposed to be 2 Mario Odyssey episodes. But we're going to be doing 3 this week. And 1 less Donkey Kong. Sorry to the Donkey Kong fans, but, we already 100%ed that game. And we've done a bunch of the DLC, so I figure, you know... We want to 100% this game so we can move on to other series. Because obviously the series we're doing right now are great, but there are also some other games we need to play. Ow, my face. So, as you can see this one here, that I should have pulled up a bit earlier, but ow, my face. I need to stop doing that. I'm like... Can you imagine if this super athletic guy just comes, bounces off your taxi, and he's about to jump over one of these, like, I don't know, 10 or 20 foot tall poles with lights on them. And then he accidentally, after all the, like, crazy athletic stuff he did, just hits his head on one and then falls to the ground. But then he's just completely unscathed and just gets back up. Like, I don't know. Just sort of weird. Look, it's Cranky Avenue and Rampy Street. We actually sort of know what some of those characters are now that we played a Donkey Kong game. I'd like to play some more older Donkey Kong games at some point, but anyway. Obviously, the big H there stands for heliport, where you land helicopters, obviously. But, yeah. I'm sure you can see now where it is. So... Found with Dark Side Art 2, and we found 1. I don't know, I'm not keeping track of what numbers we are. And I don't really care about doing them, I mean, I'm doing them in the order of the kingdoms, just because, you know, that seems sort of fitting. But, we can deposit this, which is weird, because it turns into, like, a pink moon, like Metro Kingdom, even though it was a yellow moon from Dark Side when we got it. Anyway, head off to the next kingdom. What is the next kingdom? Well, yeah, Snow Kingdom has one for sure, and so does Seaside and Luncheon and Ruined. So, actually, I think that's all of the rest of them if we do those kingdoms, so shouldn't be bad. So the Seaside, wait, no, this is Snow. The Snow Kingdom one, as you can see, that's interesting. That symbol, of course, is going to be all around. I mean, not out here. I mean, it might be out here. I don't think it is, though. It's going to be in the town area. But it's like, that's sort of like the Shiveria symbol. But we've got to find one. And then there's an exclamation mark over it. Now, there's probably not going to be one there actually in the game, but that's just where the moon is. I don't know why they didn't put a moon symbol, but as you can see, there's one right there. But you also see something in the hint art that's sort of interesting. You see that sort of curved shape that's like darker gray than the rest? Yeah, what could that be? I mean, I know what that is, but I'm not going to tell you. Because it's no fun if I tell you. Even if you don't really have to figure it out, you could just, like, not think about it at all and keep watching. And then you'll figure out the solution. But is that really any fun at all? When you could, like, you know, follow along and try to figure it out before I do, even though I already know, which is why I'm not telling you. Because then, you know... I mean... You know what I mean, like, you'll figure it out before you see me reveal the solution. So yeah, we can ground pound on this, but it's obviously, like, we're gonna go to the race course? Sure. But, like, it's obviously we're not meant to ground pound on that. I mean, you're meant to be able to, but that's obviously not something we're going to have to do. Ooh, look at it. And as you can see, that gray curve thing is actually part of this arch. Now, the hard part, well, I mean, semi-hard, is getting up here. Now, it's not actually hard. I mean, it's a little difficult, but, like, honestly, you probably could just do, like, a backflip. Yeah. But what else you could do is this. Wait, no, oh, I mean, you can do that, but it's not going to help much. And then get up. So we're going to do this. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'm doing it the easy way. I give up. Easy way. Got it. Found with Dark Side Art 5. How many more are there? Well, I think 3. We should know, because we have to remember there are 3 in Mushroom Kingdom, presumably 3 in the darker side. So when we get to 190, or 108, what am I talking about? 874. And we're done, and we're at 871, so obviously 3 more hint hearts. Next one is in Seaside Kingdom, and as you can see, it's this one. Let me just pull it up. Here, this one. So, this one is by far, well, maybe not by far, but probably the most complex one in terms of stuff you have to do. It's like, it's not one difficult puzzle, it's like 4. So you have to find, I mean, actually, well, one of them's not very difficult. You have to find Talkatoo. So as you can see, let's look at this whole kingdom. You have to find those 2 pillars. But it's giving us an easy way, because there are plenty of groups of 2 pillars. Like, as you can see, there's 2 over there. Oh, this isn't it. But there's 2 over there by the lighthouse. Like, there's 2 pretty much there are groups of 2, like, everywhere in this kingdom. So if we tried to find every group, I mean, I know which group of 2 it is, but we're going to do it the intended way, okay? But, we could go to every group of 2 pillars in the kingdom and ground pound between them, but that would take forever. So, obviously, first of all, we've got Talkatoo, right? Second most important, or not most important, but important clue is the compass there. It's saying, it's pointing up. So it's showing us that you need to go north. Let's go north until we find one of, like, these sightseeing thingies. Now, I don't... Oh, well, there's one here. Was it exactly north of Talkatoo? I don't really know. I mean, Talkatoo's back that way, so yeah, it was pretty exact. Oh, but you know, let's take you, because you're going to be easier. So now, obviously, we're going to go east to the umbrellas there. Now, there are... Oh, there's, like, look, there's those pillars there, but obviously we haven't gone to the umbrellas yet, so it can't be that. But umbrellas are obviously... There are plenty in this place. But is there a group of 3? Not really. I mean, there are 3 here, but they're not in one place. But also, they're usually, like, angled like that, you see? And the one in this picture, in the hint art, they're all, like, straight up. So I think it's just showing, go to the place with the umbrellas like this. So now we're gonna go straight south. Uh-oh, well, we landed. So, south. And look at those 2 pillars right there. We actually saw them as we were landing the Odyssey in that cutscene. It's probably these. Well, actually, no, it's definitely these. Yeah, because I've done this before. Found the Dark Side Art 6. Now, we could warp back, or we could just... Well, we could borrow you and go over here almost as fast. And much more fun than warping. Like, look, by now we would have warped there and hit the globe, but... So we're a little behind... Well, especially if we do that. And now we magically teleport to right here, in the middle of, like, standing on the Odyssey balcony sort of thing here. Also, like, why do they never stand on the balcony when they're flying it? Like, that would be so fun, wouldn't it? I mean, unless you fell, like, I suppose. It's not very safe, but... I mean, we're Mario. We hate things with, like, safety rails. Like, who likes safety? Like, really? I don't know. It seems sort of... not useful. Anyway, next one. Luncheon Kingdom art. So it's this one. Well, hold up. There we go. This one. So, obviously, it's going to be in the plaza. You can see it very clearly where that is, but it's 2 pictures of it. And it doesn't tell us where the hint is, or the art is. Or it doesn't tell us where the moon is what I meant to say. But, it's actually a spot the difference. Now, when we went to the dark side, we already spotted the difference. But it's actually that green guy there. Me in the future editing is going to hate me for this, but... Can you pull out the red circle to circle him? I made a red circle, like, I actually called it, like, obvious red circle.png because I was using it to circle something that was very obvious. I was like, where's the solution? I can't find it in a Donkey Kong Bonanza episode, and it was, like, literally right there on the screen, very large and clearly, and I couldn't see it, so I circled it to, I don't know, be funny, I guess. But it's also useful for other things that aren't so obvious. But as you can see, it's that green guy right there. Well, yeah, actually, right where Cappy was pointing out, and right where Mario fell. Right here! Got it. Found Dark Side Art 8. Last Dark Side Art now. If we warp back to the Odyssey... I think this is the last one, unless I miscalculated, and then that'll be embarrassing, but... So we can throw this here. 873. So finally, we can head off to Ruined Kingdom. Here we are. Well, no, we're not there yet. But here's the hint art. I'm going to pull it up here. So as you can see, we have got Poochie there, digging, and what's obviously the Ruined Kingdom. But it could be pretty much anywhere. The good news is it's like a super tiny kingdom. So let's see. Let's look for some clues. Could it just be right here? No, I don't. They wouldn't put it right there. Would they put it down there? Maybe. I'm not really sure. I don't actually remember where this one is that much. I think it might be over here. But at the same time, no. The area where he is has some dirt on the ground. See, like it's not just this decaying stone. There's a lot more dirt. The stone in that area has decayed so much that it's just becoming dirt. Like, obviously, there's some dirt here. Is there some dirt over here? Yeah. But there's also no treasure chest in the image. And it's like, yeah, maybe back then when this image was taken, there was no treasure chest here. Like, you know, maybe Poochie was here before the treasure chest. But honestly, like, how long has the treasure chest been here or not been there? Like, I don't know. And it's like, could it be right here? No. I actually don't remember where this one is. Oh, is it right here? Wait, what even is this place down here? Was there anything down here? Wait, no, this is where we just were with the treasure chest. Can we get up from here? Like, can we do this? Well, we could almost fall to our doom. But the key word there is almost. Just like we almost made it. Oh wait, is this a mouth? Oh, that's really spooky. I didn't realize this was a mouth. That's definitely supposed to look like a mouth. I'm not going to use that as a thumbnail, because it doesn't really represent the contents of the episode that well. But, still a cool screenshot. Now, where is that moon? We almost fell to our doom there. Now, we actually fell to our... Well, we could have saved ourselves. And then we failed. Oh, you know what? I think I know where it is. I think I might know. I think, isn't it just behind the Odyssey? No. But isn't it somewhere back here? No. It's like there's this, but again. Creepy noise. Oh, well. Okay, it is right here. I was wrong. Look. You see that line there? Very clearly right here. Well. Hold on. Like right here. There it is. Oh, okay. How did that happen? I didn't shake the controller that much. There we go, found Dark Side Art 10, last hint art of the game. Sort of sad, those are fun, but oh well. We've done the last pretty much everything in the game, like there's only a few things left that we have to do. I won't tell you what they are, because that would be so spoilery. Honestly, this last part is really fun. Can't wait. That might be next episode, actually probably will. Because now all we have left to do is go back to Mushroom Kingdom and get those achievements, and then we'll just have like 3 more moons to get in the Ruined Kingdom. So obviously, of those 3 achievements, one of them we already have. We just need to go grab it. It's the hint art one. But there's also the ones about like getting souvenirs and hats and stuff. So we need to buy like 5 outfits. And then we will have all the souvenirs and hats and stuff. Wait, there we go. Or maybe the souvenirs we already have? I don't know. Because the souvenirs are like things like this, right? Not outfits. But we need 5 more outfits. So let's buy some. Got some new products in. Football helmet. A colorful helmet to help keep one's head safe from the sporting life. Buy. That's what it was. I was saying how it would take us 3 episodes to get everything left. I remember now. I'll let you know later. But, football uniform, bright colors, and big shoulder pads never go out of fashion. Are you sure? I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it might eventually. You never know. Classic cap. For the truly nostalgic, it doesn't get any more classic than this. Oh yeah, it's just Mario, but with his, like, off-color suit. Because he used to be, I don't know, like, off-color red. Classic suit. This outfit is, it's still loved by longtime fans. DK has never been a fan, though. And then, of course, there's the skeleton suit. The skeleton costume uses cutting edge, or something to, look, we're not sure how this works, but it's cool, right? Well, yeah, cool. And 9,999 coins. Can't afford that at the moment. We will later. Don't worry. Luigi cap. The standard cap in a vivid green. The L stands for winner. That makes complete sense, definitely. Maybe later. You want to change? Yep. Luigi suit. The bright. A bright green version of an established classic. Green means let's go. Maybe later. Waluigi cap. A cap with an upside down L on it. It's barely used. That's funny. Because Waluigi is like not in many games, I guess. Waluigi suit. This outfit makes you want to lurk in the shadows, waiting for a turn in the spotlight. It's sort of funny how they're like poking fun at their own, I don't know, I guess not using him in games. A Diddy Kong hat. A red cap with a strikingly long brim. Smells unusual. He was in Donkey Kong Bonanza too. The game that we are still sort of playing on the channel. I mean, not sorta. I mean, I guess we're definitely playing it on the channel. Diddy Kong suit. A popular outfit among tail enthusiasts. Thanks. I didn't mean to change into that. That's gonna look really weird with our Mario hat. I mean, maybe not as weird. Wait, is Diddy Kong wearing a Nintendo hat? I mean, we're not, because... Oh, well, we just turn into... Wait, even our ears are... Wait, do our ears normally look like that? I think our ears are bigger than normal. I don't know. Let's test it out. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Why does this Mario hat make our head bigger than all of the other hats? Or is it just this hat combined? It's just this hat combined with this outfit. If we do this, will our ears grow again? No, our ears are small again. What? Okay, that's weird. You know, let's wear the king outfit. Why not? But I think we've bought enough to get the achievement. Obviously, we will buy everything eventually. But, I'll just tell you now, Balloon World gets you a lot of coins. Like, a lot of coins. And we're going to be playing a lot. I mean, maybe not, like, you're not going to get, like, ridiculous amounts in short amount of time. But you get enough that, and we're going to be playing it enough that we'll be able to buy everything, no problem. Now, I think it's time to get the last achievements, which is good, because we've gone a little over our half-hour limit. I mean, it's not like exactly a limit, but congratulations, Mario, you achieved something new. Your new achievement is Art Investigator. I knew you could do it. Have a Power Moon, you've earned it. Yeah, we got all the hint art in the game. Art Investigator, I think, unless we missed something. Wait, you got another achievement too. Hat Icon for collecting a lot of hats. Hat Icon. And now, Mario, you're amazing that you achieved everything there is to achieve. The one that put you over the top was Fashion Icon. So here's my very last Power Moon. Enjoy it. We will. We'll add it to our large collection. Fashion Icon. You're so accomplished. Yay! So, as you can see, Mushroom Kingdom, 100%. Cap Kingdom, Cascade, I'm not going to say 100% after each of them. But Sand, Wooded, Lake, Cloud, Lost, Metro, Snow, Seaside, Luncheon, Ruined, Bowser's, Moon, and Dark Side. All of them 100% complete. The only thing we have left is to go to the darker side. And well, also some other stuff too. But for having all of the 880 moons, all of us left for the darker side. So, now King Mario will take his rightful place on the throne, as he thanks you all for watching this episode of our Super Mario Odyssey playthrough. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider giving this video a like and commenting your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about almost being 100% complete? We're gonna probably do it this week, within the next 2 episodes. Quite exciting. But also, the playlist is on the screen right now if you want to see past or future episodes, and I would highly recommend you check them out, because they were a lot of fun. Also, please consider subscribing to see more videos if you got this far in the video and enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. It would help out the channel a lot. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Farewell.